Hello, my name is Emma Evans. I'm a chef and hospitality expert, and my group on Facebook is called Emmaskitchenclub. Here's a group where you will find loads of useful, helpful information, everything to do with cooking and generally looking after your family food-wise. I keep everything really simple, and the whole aim of what I do is to create confident cooks. So if you're looking for a little bit of extra help in the kitchen, then by all means, please go and check out my group. That's Emma's Kitchen Club. So what am I here for today? Well, as you see, a little bit festive here. I thought I'd come along and share with you some of my top tips for Christmas festive cooking. So my number one is, if you haven't already decided on your menu, then you need to get a move on and decide what you're going to be doing so that you can start to put together a little bit of a plan and a shopping list. And if you haven't already booked your slot for any food deliveries at the last minute, then you do again need to get a move on, because I'm sure they're going to be super busy this time of year. So when you decide to put your meal plan together, or your menu together for Christmas, there's a few things you need to take into consideration. So obviously it's how many you're going to be cooking for. Are there children, lots of children, or is it just a few children? Because that obviously depends on the quantities you get. And obviously, do they eat the same thing as you? Do you have any vegetarian or vegan guests? Because it's really quite nice if you have guests who are sort of intolerant of certain foods, then let's cater for them in a really easy fashion. And what I try to do is give recipes or help you with recipes. If you need them, help you with recipes so that you're not stressing out about cooking something completely different on Christmas Day when you're trying to put everything else together. So do have a really good think about your Christmas menu, about what you're cooking on the day. Then you want to write a massive master shopping list. Go through your cupboards and your fridge and see all the things that you have already, and tick them off the master list if you've already got it. If not, then you carry on and write down that list. And then when it comes to either popping things online into your online shopping trolley, or when you go out to the shop, you've got a huge, great big list, and you know that everything will be shopped for. The way I decide to do this is usually I get each recipe or each dish that I'm cooking and then write down all the ingredients and then check it off a master list. That way, it sounds a bit like complicated, but I promise you, when you do your food ordering like that, you don't miss things. This is exactly what we do in the restaurant. You double check what you've got, you look at the ingredients of that recipe or that dish you're doing, and then you add or take away onto the master list. It's that easy. Okay, so there's your menu, there's your shopping list guide. I would love you to enlist help. If there's more than 6 of you sitting down together at the table, it is a really big, tricky thing to do, to pull everything together. And if you're not particularly confident in the kitchen, get somebody else to give you a hand. So if that means peeling the sprouts or getting the carrots organised, or they're bringing a dish so that you don't do the whole thing, then I think that's a really good thing. Another thing to be mindful of is when you're catering for Christmas, is to make sure that you don't over-cater, and you have enough of everything in. So what I would suggest is, when I say don't over-cater, I mean, if there's only 6 of you sitting at the table, you don't need a 10-kilo bird. So just work out, and I will be giving you the measurements and everything at a later date, but just work out the sort of size bird that you need that's going to leave you with a little bit of leftovers so that you can enjoy those for another couple of days, because it will keep you going for a few days. There's my top few tips to start with. I'm going to be checking in more often now on the groups, and you will soon see how easy it is to pull your own Christmas lunch together without getting completely stressed out. So it's bye for now.